Alright, so game 1's going to be played on Hudson Bay. And let's go ahead and spin the wheel for Kaiserklein. Let's see what civ Kaiserklein gets here in game number 1. Kaiserklein getting the Sioux civilization. Let's go ahead and spin the wheel for Optimus. Let's see what civ Optimus gets here in game number 1. Optimus getting the German civilization. Alright, we're getting to game number 1 here. Being played on Hudson Bay. Kaiser with a general rank. Haven't seen a legit general in a long time. Ranked number 1 ranked player in the world versus Optimus Prime here. Optimus did just 3-0 his opponent in the round of 16 though, so Optimus looking on point today. And we are on Hudson Bay. Alright, we got Kaiser in the blue playing as the Sioux civilization, and Optimus in the red playing as the German civilization here. Looks like it was a 200 wood start, so we're going to see Optimus build a trading post right off the bat here. And Kaiser racing around the map to find these good treasures. Seeing 110 coin, picking up some sheep, 130 XP, 100 food here. Kaiser chopping for some wood himself, actually. So it looks like he's actually going to be going for a trading post here. 95 wood treasure he does spot. He does have 200 wood right now, so let's see if he's going to build this trading post here. Oh, got started though. No, he wanted to get in front there. So Kaiserklein now starting the trading post, and Optimus is going to be able to pick up this 100 food for free, which would be pretty nice for him. What are your predictions here? Let's go to the chat. What do you think the series is going to be? This is going to be a best of 5 here between Kaiser and Optimus. What do you guys think it's going to be? Who do you think is going to win? What do you think is going to be a score for the series? Let's throw out your predictions. And now Kaiser, oh, he canceled the convert though, taking a couple free shots. But now gets the convert off. And going to pick up a 95 wood, which is very nice. And I'll also have an outlaw guy. But Optimus is going to pick up a 90 coin right after getting that 100 food, which is a very nice treasure collection there. Predictions are out in the chat. Everybody thinking, you know, Optimus or Kaiser probably a pretty clear favorite here. Sioux Explorer getting some good hits in here. As the Optimus's Explorer is pretty low health here. And he's got the outlaw rifleman gonna crack shot the bear. Doesn't know about the rifleman though. And that explorer is gonna go down here, so nice little XP boost there for Kaiser. As Optimus's age up time will be significantly quicker than Kaiser's actually. Optimus already now starting to age up. Kaiser just at 600 food, coming up to 700 here. Ooh, and 135 XP. That's a really nice treasure here for Kaiser. And yeah, it looks like he's going to be able to get this for free in just a little bit, waiting for the treasure convert to come back. And he'll be able to have a polar bear, outlaw man, and get this 135 XP, which is going to be very nice. And then he'll probably be able to get this 110 coin. I'm not sure if he scouted it yet, but with the dead German explorer, and there's no threat. So this is an interesting matchup here. think some people think that it's Sioux favored. I don't know. It plays out a lot different than most matchups for Germans. So interested to see how Optimus decides to play this. I'll have to see what Optimus is going for here. He does drop down a market here, so we're going to start working on some market upgrades. And what the hell? We got Optimus going for a dock. Wow, it's the German civilization. Okay. That is something you don't see every day. Oh, wow, I didn't even see this treasure. I don't think that was explored yet or something. But Kaiser just picked up a 135 XP treasure, and now he picks up 130 XP. So, wow, he is going to have a lot of shipments. Also with a trading post. So we have a fishing boat, and we have a villager in the fishing boat. Are we going to see a proxy? So we got Optimus pulling out the cheese here. We're going to see something weird. Perhaps a villager on the island. Wow, for a second dock. So who knew that the German have the sea boom potential? And he's got the sea cards in. So we are seeing some nutty play here out of Optimus. 3 settler wagons is the first shipments, and Kaiser just racking up these treasures. So many good treasures he's collecting. Four villagers being shipped for Kaiser, actually 5 villagers due to the UI just doesn't display the 5. Hunting dogs is in for both players. Kaiser also with placer mines. And villagers being transported again here. And we are seeing the old German fish boom going. Perhaps, wow, are we seeing another dock? What the? Alright, Optimus going for the water play. Very interesting. There are whales on this map. There's actually 4 different whales, so there's a lot of fish on this map. Man, this is some interesting stuff. Bow riders being trained. Did not send the Ulans out to do any raiding. Too afraid of units catching them. Kaiser wondering what is going on. He doesn't see a military building. He's probably thinking of naked FF, or that's what you'd probably be thinking if you're Kaiser. He's got to be thinking Optimus is going for naked FF. Kaiser's going to be putting on some aggression with 5 bull riders. We do now have barracks actually going down for Optimus. Pretty defensive barracks. The Ulans are getting caught. The bull riders are here. Almost got the war chief, but pulled him back just in time. 1 hit away from going down, and he's able to build a trading post now, so that was really big. Oh, and Optimus actually built a native post. Actually didn't notice that. He's getting the fishing upgrade probably. Oh my god. Wow, and shipping rendering plants. And both explorers going down there. Looking at the recalculated eco 40 to 23, 2 TPs to 1. Wow, man, that's like, jeez. I mean, this seems like it's working. Man, it's so weird, the water, like the potential for water with EP changing boats that costing 70 wood instead of 100. It really kind of can change this game completely. It's interesting. So 47 villagers to 27. That is a massive difference in the eco game, but Kaiser is about to age up to age 3 here. A couple Ulans are moving in. And yeah, there we go. Optimus Prime researched fishing upgrade, has a rendering plant also. Has not yet got the any of the upgrades from the docks though for his fishing boats. But oh no, he kind of shows Kaiser the docks. Oh, did he? I think he saw them. He might have barely been on site. I think Kaiser saw that dock. I don't know, or did he? He might have barely missed seeing the dock actually. It could be quite relevant. He might have just missed seeing the dock. That was pretty big, picking off that Sioux Explorer, denying this trading post from being built. But it will get built now. And I think Optimus is going to try to go H3 behind this. And, I mean, he's going to get up. TC won't be sieged down in time or anything like that. We do have elite bow riders coming out from Kaiser. But look at this Vil difference, 58 to 29. Even 700 wood being shipped here to really help out there. But we do have 3 TPs, and Kaiser's not working on this 4th TP. So, oh my god, it's the other way. It's going far out. I don't know why he's... Oh, an outpost. Interesting. Okay. Yeah. I guess you can kind of spare it with having such a large eco. It's better to just try to hold down your location, put down outposts, and kind of help keep the base alive. And he's now putting the fishing boats on whales so that all the water lasts longer. And yeah, it looks like he's done the perfect split. 4 fishing boats on every single whale. But, oh my god, this is not good. He made... Wow, they barely getting through, actually. I thought that could have been a lot worse, actually. 1 settler wagon goes down. Only 1 settler wagon lost her. Honestly, almost... He could have lost every single one if Kaiser got a little bit better surround there. That would have been massive. And here we go. Now, this makes sense. Now pulling the villagers closer to the water. But both players are now in H3. And Optimus with 59 villagers of 32. But he is losing quite a few villagers here. Oh, and the 1 each. Wow, that Steller wagon gets in just in time. 1 HP Steller wagon. Skirmishers are shipped. 9 Joaquinas being shipped for Kaiser. 1,000 wood. Actually, 3 dog soldiers, then 1,000 wood, then the Joaquinas. Oh, we do see 4 TP stagecoach here from Kaiser. Or it should be stagecoach, right? Yeah. Fishing upgrade now being researched, or no, this was actually a little bit ago, 1021. Got the 2nd fishing upgrade. So these fishing boats, I wonder how quick they're gathering. They're probably gathering pretty quickly. They got, yeah, I mean, they must be. They got 2 fishing boat upgrades. They have rendering plants, and they have an upgrade from the native host. So these are going to be some pretty efficient villagers. Big Sioux army, though, coming in. There are some war wagons here. Minutemen being called. Sioux Explorer, pretty high health here. You're going to be able to tank a lot of damage. Dog soldiers are going down. Optimus is going to need some reinforcements. Optimus definitely going to be losing this fight. Explorer bought back. A couple Ulans popping out now, but they're not veterans, unfortunately. Some villagers are tanking. They decided to tank it kind of at the pretty late, though. Skirmishers being trained, and ultimately going to push Kaiser back. And yeah, Optimus, it was okay if he didn't need to win the fight. He just needed to not kind of lose the game or lose the fight very one-sided. And that's essentially exactly what he did. And but at the same time, the ecos aren't, they're pretty kind of similar, because this is 4 TP stagecoach, and now Kaiser with the 2nd town center. So yeah, the fish boom is going and it's really strong, but Kaiser's doing a good job of like equaling out the eco on land. Let's see, 54 to 37, but with 4 TPs, well, that's at least 10 villagers. So like, ecos are probably about that even. And now Kaiser has 2 town centers of 1. So Kaiser's actually playing this really well. even though he's not doing anything on sea. And we have a dock now going down for Kaiser. Gonna maybe start training some canoes, be a little bit annoying. And yeah, just no. Do you have a villager being transported here? Yeah, even just training like one canoe, 2 canoes. It really forces Optimus to train a caravel. Oh, dropped off Uhlans. Wow, very nice control. Using the Uhlans to put in a fishing boat, drop off for a raid. Very nice. Barely let that dock get up. But yeah, just training like 2 single canoes is actually massive because it would force Optimus to train a fishing boat and warship, and like 1 warship costs 500 resources. So like worst case, at the least, you have to invest 500 resources just to stop a raid, a small canoe raid. So it's like so cost efficient just to force your opponent to train a caravel. And just idling all these fishing boats and killing them. So canoes are just so strong, honestly. Five axe riders being shipped for Kaiser here. Oh, and where is the ship being trained from? The stock may get sieged down here. Take a look at units in queue. I'm sure we got a caravel in queue. Or no, we do not. Not yet, at least. Oh, no, there we go. We got a frig popping out. Taking a lot of shots here, though, before dealing any damage. Trying to get a shot onto the axe riders, but they're escaping in time. Now we're going to try to deal with the dock. And military is moving forward for Optimus here. He's got a couple of dops in the mix, which is really nice versus the axe riders / dog soldiers. And Optimus with the superior military mass, and Frigg getting some pretty good shots in here. A lot of war wagons. Dops in cover mode. A lot of axe riders here. War wagons doing a pretty good job of blocking them. But now getting on top of the skirmishers. As I'm not sure if there's enough anti-cav here. It's pretty even trade here. The Sioux Explorers, so much health there. Warhut does get up. And this Frigg is gonna get, it's gonna get killed to just the 2 canoes and a dock, man. It's so ridiculous. Defender's advantage you have on sea. Frigg goes down. Such a large investment going down here. Uhlans, however, getting on top of the Joaquina, and not a whole lot of rifle riders. I mean, they actually are dealing with the Uhlans just in time here. Uhlans melting a little bit too quickly there. And Kaiser winning this engagement here, forcing Optimus to retreat. And looking at the ecos, 60 to 47, but a lot of the ecos on water, obviously, for Optimus, and it's not going to be easy to necessarily protect them. And also 4 TP stage, so I think Kaiser's looking pretty good here. Causing all these fishing boats to go idled. Cavalry damage coming in for Kaiser, so yeah, these cavalry are quite beefy. A couple more canoes being trained. Oh, and some exposed villagers here, and doesn't look like they have long to live. Jaegers are shipped. But this is going to be a pretty big cleanup here, about 7 villagers or so. Pretty big raid there from Kaiser. War wagons against canoes here. Who wins? Oh, the Sioux Explorer, a little opposition here. You get picked off. Such a weird fight to see. Optimus has a really scary army here that he's pushing with, actually, and the Jaegers are actually being quite nice at like picking off these canoes. I mean, if you can, Optimus with a pretty good army here. Jaeger's so strong, of course, and he's already dealt with like the dog soldiers and a lot of the axe riders. So there's not much, and now even Dop's being trained. So there's not much threat to the Jaegers and the skirms really. Dancing for the War Chief to come back, I really like that. I mean, this guy's so ridiculous. 1400 HP, and you can just dance for him back really quickly, and I feel like players don't utilize that as much. Well, okay, with that being said, more dog soldiers. Oh, this must have been Big Button, actually. Dops are here, though. Oh, skirms and Jaegers on the front line, however, not kiting at all, and causing the dog soldiers to probably do more damage than they really should be. These Jaegers and skirms just got caught on the front line and took so much damage here. War wagons getting taking a lot of damage here, and Kaiser actually winning that very decisively as that big button came in. Oh, and the Dops just a little too late. Looked like that timing push from Kaiser was great. And there we go, Optimus resigns. Really good game there. Kaiser taking game 1 here in this best of 5. Alright, we're going to be getting in game 2 here. Game 2 is going to be played on Manchuria, and we're going to go ahead and spin the wheel for Kaiser. See what Kaiser gets here in game number 2. Kaiser getting the port civilization. Let's go ahead and spin the wheel for Optimus. Let's see what Civ Optimus gets here in game number 2. Optimus getting the Eero civilization. Alright, so Optimus calling for the respin. So using Optimus's one only respin. Let's see what Civ Optimus gets here in game number 2. Optimus getting the Japan civilization. Optimus definitely going to be quite happy about this. And this is maybe Optimus's best chance to take a game off of Kaiser here. Optimus playing his main civilization. Kaiser playing a Civ. He doesn't play very often, Portuguese. And we're playing on Manchuria here, where ports obviously have really good sea potential, but so does Japan. So I think Optimus is going to be happy about this one. Alright, so here we go. We are in the game 2. Kaiser in the blue, playing as the Portuguese. Crack-shotting the Tiger, and then going to go ahead and pick that up later. Going to look for Yaks, looks like. And Optimus up in the north in the red color, playing as the Japan civilization. Going to be starting with a consulate here. And separating his explorers, looking for the Yaks. Sending the rickshaw out to find more Yaks. Looking for wood treasures. And it looks like it was a was it 300 wood start? Yeah, it looks like a 300 wood start for the Japan civilization. So it's able to get a consulate up and then just chop a little wood. Oh, and look at this! He's stealing it! Stealing a 40 wood treasure underneath Kaiser's nose. That's really nice. So Kaiser's or Optimus won't even have to chop any wood. That's why he pulled his villagers off wood. So that's pretty hilarious seeing him steal that. Kaiser building a trading post. So it looks like Kaiser is gonna do the doing a 10 or was it 12-10? He's gonna ship villagers. No, or never mind. He's playing port. So he's just doing the 10-10 with port here. Not building a house, building a trading post. And yeah, doing 10-10 since he's poured, you know, can't do 12-10. Poofs away, deletes the yak. And Optimus, okay, gets his shrine up now. I'm not sure if he had any IOTC there or not. Let's see the 90 wood treasure. And Kaiser is about to start aging, so he ate 2 of his yaks there, and he's going to get up really early. Doesn't feel safe having these 2 yaks walk home alone by himself, so he's going to keep them there. Oh, he walked past. Oh, no, he crack shot one of them, looks like, and is going to be headed back this way. But Optimus going for the 65 coin treasure. Can pick it up. Take a look at these players' decks here. Oh, looks like Kaiser hasn't chosen deck yet. He's being secretive. Meanwhile, Optimus. Couple warships in the deck. Well, he doesn't have the 5 fishing boats. Well, I guess it's not huge, but another 65 coin treasure with the monkeys. Kaiser's going to pick up this 85 wood. About to crack shot in a second, I'm sure. 3 fishing boats is Optimus's first shipments. And we actually have 4 villagers building the Wonder for Optimus. Looks like he's almost going to have a shipment available, so I guess he just wants to get up there really quickly. Kaiser built a pretty far out house there for some line of sight, looks like. And okay, why does a house have this much line of sight, yet a village has like this much freaking line of sight? Like, this is what a village should have for a line of sight. A village has like insane line of sight. Or maybe a little bit more line of sight than a house, but like the amount of line of sight a village has is ridiculous. Alright, and we see Kaiser not going for C here, dropping the TC forward and building a barracks here. Kaiser able to crack shots at a little treasure garden, pick up 55 coin. Nice one. Oh, looks like Optimus is probably going to be able to get this 90 wood though. 700 wood is Kaiser's first shipments. But Kaiser's not going to C. Not the biggest C player. We're going to be seeing him go for Expo Pike Rush, it looks like. Another shrine going down as Optimus is able to pick up that 90 wood treasure. And already a barracks up for Optimus, so 5 pikes are trained for Kaiser. 700 food coming in for Kaiser. And Kaiser is going to be working on a second trading post. Take a look at what's in queue. I would assume Ashley's. Nope, actually queuing up Yumi. I mean, that's not bad either, but Ashley's a little bit better at like catching, you know, these raiding pikes / like getting villagers, but Yumi make more sense for a crossbow aggression. 600 wood is Optimus's first shipment. Steel traps in for Kaiser. And Kaiser's able to steal a yak here. And Optimus decided to take one of the trading posts here. Smart decision, just so that Kaiser can't have all 3 and can't, you know, have 3 TP stagecoach. But Pikes are going to start sieging the trading post. Yo, Yumis are maybe accidentally, purposely attacking these tigers. I would assume an accident. Villager in position to steal it, and Kaiser stealing 150 coin there. Yumis are pushing, no fear at all. Stable is being built for Kaiser here. 700 gold being shipped. Yeah, these are some fearless Yumi. Feel no threat. And yeah, they're gonna. Oh, will it die in time? This will be close. I think it looks like it will go down in time. Oh, Kaiser repositioning. No, he's actually is gonna save the trading post here. I think Kaiser should maybe just committed, but or instead he's just gonna be saving the pikes and perhaps waiting for units to come out, and then we'll just return to finish it. It's gonna get Optimus at least one more XP pass, which is nice though. He gets that XP pass. So, I don't know if it would have been worth it for Kaiser to just commit to it. There are going to be Huss out soon, though. I think the stable is up, and Optimus is really hanging out for a long time here with the Yumis. And more Yumis trickling in. Here's the 5 Huss. It's Optimus. Why is Optimus retreating right now? Like, his timing seems like so on point. Like, he doesn't see the Huss, but he's retreating. But either way, you're gonna get snared, and yeah, this is gonna be a really good trade for Kaiser. And it's just really greedy with the Yumis going out very far with 0 anti-cav, and those Yumis are gonna get dealt with. And Optimus shipping 4 villagers and 4 villagers, one after the next there. 8 crossbowmen shipped for Kaiser. It looks like Kaiser's going to be looking to push. Going to finish off this trading post. It did get repaired a little bit. And now some Ashes being trained. More Hussars being worked into the mix here. But looking at the recalculated eco, 44 to 29. He does have 2 TPs though. Optimus shipping 5 Ashes as he feels like he's gonna need to get some units out, and he is starting to siege down this trading post. A lot of units are moving across the map though for Kaiser here. 2 shrines are being built. Looks like they're going to probably get up just in time. At least one of them will. I think both of them should get up. This one may take a little bit of siege damage. Nope. Both shrines just getting up. Optimus seeing this now. The shrines almost like acting like walls in a sense. And Optimus is going to get out kind of just in time there. And we do have a stable for Optimus. He's got Nagy's out on the field here. Military-wise, it's pretty even with Optimus with the superior eco, but gonna have 3 TPs here in a little bit. Nagy's are getting a nice little raid in too, but that does tell Kaiser that, you know, there are Nagy's, of course. A lot of idle villagers here for Kaiser. Ooh, so Nagy's potentially getting caught, but at the same time, the muskets are getting caught, and I think this is a good fight for Optimus here. Nagy's trying to get on top of the crossbowmen. Musket's going in melee mode, scaring off the Nagy's. And Optimus is looking like he wants to push this. Nagy's stopping there. And yeah, this is definitely good for Optimus. He's going to keep pursuing with the Nagy's here. As Optimus's army's looking quite scary here. Kaiser's trying to age. He's macroing to age. He's got the food, doesn't have the gold, and Optimus is pushing here. So Optimus pushing at the perfect time. And this is looking quite good for Optimus. He's going to save his shrine here. And going to probably work on sieging down this trading post. As Kaiser is now aging, but Optimus pushing just at the right time here. Trading post does go down. It's Kaiser with 2 trading posts. And Nagy's coming in for a nice little raid here. Force Kaiser to pull back all of his villagers. And he's going to lose at least 1 villager here. Perhaps a second. I think another villager just went down there. 54 eco to 33. Huss may catch the Nagy's though. A couple Ashes getting caught out there. There's a lot of Huss. TC Wagon is moving across the map. Good amount of Nagy's moving forward here, and I think Optimus wants to force a fight, or at the very least just siege down the stable. So good timing here for Optimus. Could go for the stable, but no, he's actually going all in here. I don't know about that. It's a little all aggressive. Kaiser trying to get the trap to retreat all the way behind the town center, potentially get a unit shipment pop and Minutemen. And Optimus is going for the bait though. He feels like he can. Minutemen going to the wrong side, unfortunately, but Castor is being shipped, and yeah, Optimus going all the way in here behind the town center of Kaiser, and I mean, this is gonna be it's good for Kaiser as he kind of could have hoped for, but at the same time, still a big gap in the eco game. One villager does go down there. Optimus able to retreat with the Ashes and actually able to pick off more villagers. That's the thing about Ashes, man. They can just retreat so easily. Even if you put yourself in a really bad position where you get caught, they didn't really get caught that much. Don't really get punished for overcommitting with Ashes that too much, really. Nice little Nagy raid. And a lot of multi-pronged attacks and raids here coming out from Optimus. Do you have veteran Huss? $59 villagers, only 29 for Kaiser. So I think Optimus is in a really good position here to take this game. And oh, look at this, Kaiser retreating with a bunch of villagers. Just he's got very few villagers at work right now. 5 goons being shipped, the daimyo being shipped. Oh, the daimyo out of position. This is a quite painful daimyo shipment. He don't care. He's gonna get picked off. That's rough. Donating the daimyo. And Optimus retreating after donating the daimyo. Ooh, a lot of clubs here being trained from the consulate. More Nagy's being shipped. And yeah, Japs are just another one of those civs that can really stay H2 for a long time. Their H3 is also really good, but Optimus pushing with a scary force here. 2 cherry orchards having to be shipped for Optimus here. Nagy's trying to get on the front line and catch these castadors. Clubs moving forward. Dragoons are in pretty good position here to get some good shots in on the Nagy's, while the muskets are kind of out of position here. Nagy's really going down here. Not the best control from Optimus. Losing a lot of the Nagy's here before the muskets or the clubs get in position. And yeah, there's all the Nagy's just melted. Quite unfortunate. Now there's Castadors still up, so not the best job from Optimus there. And now Optimus retreating, actually, and losing quite a few units on the retreat. And he's slowing down his army with the clubs, too. Oh, man, this is actually really bad control from Optimus, to be honest. Kind of losing those, at first, I guess, started off with donating the daimyo, then losing a lot of Nagy's, kind of unnecessarily, and now drag boxing the Ashes and losing quite a few on the retreat due to the clubs slowing them down. Clubs with the speed of 5, Ashes with the... Wait, are the clubs... No, the clubs aren't that fast, are they? Are they faster than, some... Or maybe the Yumi were slowing them down? It looked like the Ashes were moving really slow. Clubs are actually 5 speed. Jesus freaking Christ. I think they definitely were getting slowed down, it looked like, though, when they were drag boxed like that. I think there must have been Yumi in that mix. I didn't see Yumi initially, but there must have been some Yumi in that mix because it looked like the units were just moving really slow. It must have been like one or two Yumi slowing them down. And Kaiser retaking the trading post here. And with 3 TPs, or 3 TCs, he's finding his way back in this game, picking off a lot of villagers here. And Kaiser crawling his way back in this game. It looked like he was kind of out of it, but Kaiser actually up and score. And wow, Kaiser does such a good job staying in games. Kaiser kiting, and this control is just so off from Optimus, it feels like. The Nagys are going in by themselves. Like, they're not fighting without the rest of the Jap army at all. Ooh, Dragoons got pulled away, though, actually. And Kaiser ran on the edge of the map, not able to kite anymore, unfortunately. And now losing all these Castadors as the Dragoons said, peace out, I'm leaving you guys. And oh no, after that actually being a pretty good trade for Optimus there. It was looking really good for Kaiser, but Kaiser running out of the map room, heading to the edge of the world there. And I couldn't keep kiting, so just left with the goons. That was actually really big there. Goons are looking for a raid here. Villagers being pulled back, kind of being pulled into them, unfortunately. One of the trading posts does go down. Oh, another random vill goes down there. And 2 organs being shipped for Kaiser. Oh, a lot of exposed villagers here. Gonna get at least 2 or 3 vills here. It's 3, 4. Looks like 4 vills down there. Minutemen being called. Gonna try to connect the snare. Dragoons getting some shots in. Organs are here to try to start firing away. And if these organs can get some volleys in, they can do some work here. A lot of units falling as they retreat. Organs getting a nice shot in there. And this is a lot of Dragoons. And Optimus actually aging while... Why does it seem like they're moving so slow? Like, it feels like they're being slowed down, but... I guess, I don't know. It feels like they're going slower than their normal speed, but... I mean, of course, with Dragoons, it seems like they're even more so, but even, like, earlier. Yeah, that was a lot of nice kind of free kills there for Kaiser. And, yeah, Optimus... Oh, he did 8. He's actually just going H3 here. It almost feels like him aging kind of maybe losing him. He could have had a lot more units out. He could have had a lot. But wow, here's a huge Yumi mix, which he needs. And he still feels like he could be in a good spot here. These organs potentially could get some really good volleys in on the Yumi. And let's see the organs fire away. And yeah, good volleys there. And none of these, oh my god, these Yumis are melting all before any upgrades come in. Villagers being pulled, double set of Minutemen being called. Organs getting so much value in. Villagers now targeting the organs here. 7 villager shipments. Questionable shipment from Optimus, but he's gonna hold. Villagers still tanking and fighting. So, pretty unique shipment. Don't usually see 7 villagers out from Japan as the first H3 shipment, but he does end up holding. He is up. He's up 8 villagers in the recalculated eco, but there's 3 TP stage, so probably even equal or slight favor to Kaiser. Kaiser also with 3 times centers. Looks like we have a couple docks being built here for Optimus. But I do like this. Gonna really get out on sea here, as Kaiser, as playing as a port, has ignored the sea. Oh, Mamluks being shipped though, so we got another scary timing. Oh, and 7 villagers shipped for Optimus, but Yamabushi's being trained. Kaiser running out of gold on that mine, but he does have a nice big 5,000 gold mine here in the middle. And this is a really scary push from Kaiser as Optimus unfortunately shipped 7 villagers back to back, so he's not going to have much of a military here. And this is going to be a difficult push to hold. More Yamabushi though, so he's got a lot of Yamabushi to kind of deal with the Mams and Goons, but let's see what Optimus can put together here. Japanese units are kind of struggling to get attacking though. Military rickshaw. Oh, it goes. Oh my god, wow. It somehow just gets up. I thought it was getting blocked by like the ashes in the tree. And wow, Optimus is floating a lot of resources. Like 2K food. Okay, Optimus with an insane bank of resources. And while recalculate equal at 91 now, all of a sudden, got quite a few fishing boats out, I guess. And I feel like Kaiser slowed down in his ville production, but oh, and look at this. This is the old classic transition that the European civs have to go through. Like, Kaiser could have went on seed. Kind of surprised he didn't. Like, that would have been the smart thing instead of milling to go on seed, but Kaiser not wanting to deal with it. He's finding this hunt, which is actually really smart by him, but this is just so painful. Having to spend 1,200 resources to gather food and a slow source of food. It's so painful. And now all of a sudden Optimus is looking good again. He's got the well, he goes about even with the stagecoach, but yeah, I mean, just so many resources in the bank. Like, Ecos are even, but like Optimus has like over 3K resources available to spend, while Kaiser has like 1,000. So once Optimus eventually spends these resources, like, you know, his army and everything will be looking a lot scarier. And Kaiser's in a situation where he has to start building mills and even like plantations. Some more shrines are going down. Good job here getting the shrines, but should actually even gather these hunts really rather than, I don't know, milling. Optimus, so many resources in the bank. He's now starting to spend them quite well, and a lot of fishing boats out on the map here. Wall being sieged down, but Optimus looking quite strong here. Able to now start sending some unit upgrade cards, Way of the Bow, and he does also have his Ashy musket attack. A couple of villages going down here. Mamluks looking to maybe push, but the Dragoons are attacking the docks here. Getting a villager there. And once these upgrade cards come in, Nagy Rider hit points. The Japan army gets really strong here. Good amount of Yabba. And here we go, big engage here. Yumi's getting pulled back to the back line there. Nagy's going straight on in, trying to get on top of the Castadors. And looking like a pretty even trade here. Kaiser ultimately retreating. And a couple warships being trained here for Optimus, as the dock did go down for Kaiser, but Kaiser got out a single caravel. But no fishing boats in there. Optimus losing some Yumis here, actually. Going a little bit too far forward with the Yumis. Taking a lot of shots, actually, with the Yumis. Trying to build this native post here. Ultimately pushing Kaiser back. Refrigeration coming on in for Kaiser here. And the port dock does go down. So we got Kaiser on 99 vills with 3 TP Stagecoach compared to Optimus Prime's 107 vills. Recalculated, go. Optimus even getting the wood cutting upgrade here. Timber trade. And not sure what this one does. Meditation. Oh, adds 1,000 XP to your inventory. Wow. So that's really nice for Japan, since they have a lot of really good cards to send, like upgrade cards and all that. Hand infantry, all actions damage changed by 10%. And Optimus is pushing here. A lot of upgrades coming in there. And this is a lot of vet Hudson. They're going to perhaps find the Yumi. Musketeers trying to get there on the front line. Going into hand combat. Nice job finding their way to the front line there. A lot of vet Hus. Nagy Rider hit points shipped and Yumi Archer attack. And there's a lot of Hus here. Not much anti-cav at all, actually. Optimus getting a bit surrounded here. Oh, was that Kaiser deleted? I didn't even see what building that was. I think Kaiser might have deleted his own building just so the Hus could get on top of the Yumi there. And wow, Optimus tapping out. As he just felt like he overcommitted there. Wow, okay, wow. Looked like Optimus was doing really good there for a while. But Kaiser hanging in there and taking it. Alright. Wow. Well, there's that. Kaiser going up 2-0. Man, there's one point Kaiser was really far behind, actually, and then Optimus like pushed back behind Kaiser's town center, just like move way back behind, going behind Kaiser's TC. And Kaiser got a much better trade than he should have. Wow, felt like Optimus kind of threw this one, but yeah, Kaiser hanging in there and winning it. All right, guys, we're about to get into game 3 here in this best of 5. Kaiserklein currently up 2-0, so this is do or die for Optimus. He's got to win this one to stay alive. Game 3 going to be played on Adirondacks, and we go ahead and spin wheel for Kaiser. Let's see what civ Kaiser gets here in game number 3. Kaiser getting the India civilization. Let's go ahead and spin wheel for Optimus. Let's see what civ Optimus gets here in game number 3. Optimus getting the British civilization. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and respin for Kaiser. Let's see what civ Kaiser gets here with his respin. Come on, Aztec. Kaiser getting the British civilization. Probably not today. It wouldn't be, probably during the week. Might on Kaiser. But we'll see. But yeah, I've been wanting to, since Friday, I've been wanting to like get a haircut and go grocery shopping and do productive things, and I haven't got a chance to. I kept pushing it back a day, and it's getting pushed back another day. Alright, so we are getting into game number 3 here. In this best of 5, Optimus versus Kaiser. We have Optimus here in the red playing as a British, and Kaiser in the blue playing as a British. So we got a good old Britmere. This will be a pretty good one here. Yeah, Optimus got to win this one to stay alive. Optimus is pretty good with Brits, and he does have some pretty good Brit builds. So I think he's definitely got a chance in this game. Kaiser, obviously, basically the best player in the world. So Britt is not Kaiser's main, but he is essentially the best player in the world. So there is that. Kaiser, yeah, up 2-0. Idle villager for Optimus, so not the best start here. And using 2 villagers to build a manor, a little funky. A little weird start there from Optimus. 90 food treasure he is coming across. Yeah, I was supposed to go, basically, I think I was supposed to go to the gym yesterday. There's 3 things I really want to do. Get a haircut, go grocery shopping, and go to the gym. And I was supposed to do all 3 basically yesterday. I think I was supposed to do all 3 Friday, then all 3 Saturday, and then all 3 today. And it looks like I will have yet to get one of those things done. So, but whatever. It is what it is, I suppose. Just pushing it back to Monday. Alright, so Kaiser picking up a 90 coin here. Leaving 40 wood here on the floor, Kaiser is. Not going to be able to do anything with that. It's like Optimus to get a 40 wood treasure himself, allowed him to get a second manor there. A little bit of a treasure contention here for 75 wood. Pretty big treasure here in a Britmere. And Kaiser in perfect positioning. Gonna steal it. And Optimus gonna walk away sad. No, actually he's gonna connect the snare. Take a look at these decks. Fencing school. Okay. Well, that's something. Pioneers, Kaiserklein, a bit more standard here. No water play from either player. Another manor going down as both players are now on their way up to age 2 here. And villagers are coming to the middle of the map to have a chat as they're walking. Wow, that is insane. Literally placed manors right on top of one another almost. So close. They didn't cancel each other out, but they were placed right next to each other. That is crazy. What are the odds of that? So we're going to have a little bit of a party here. Dropping a couple houses next to one another. We got some idle villagers for Optimus again. So this is the difference. Perhaps this is the difference between Kaiser and Optimus. Kaiser shifts clicks his villagers so they don't go idled, and Optimus idles 2 villagers for like 5 seconds. For no reason. And is now going to perhaps lose a villager. Optimus is not looking so hot right now. Loses a villager. Man, that reaction time was not on point. And Optimus is about to lose a second villager. Can he not react? Kaiser just wondering, what is this guy doing? Reaction time not looking so hot there from Optimus. Now barracks going down. Another idle villager from Optimus. And looks like PR 50 Optimus showed up in last year's, and we're now seeing the PR 20 Optimus. Wow, and Optimus just tapping out. And I was not shocked after seeing that villager go idled for so long. And yeah, Optimus just calling it quits after getting shamefully losing a villager there. Seeing the barracks go up, Optimus wanted to drop barracks right here himself, and he basically saw that like he wasn't going to be able to kind of. So Optimus just actually tapping out here, and